How's it going, Laser Bruises? I'm Bobby Sixkilla. Welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair. It is time to kick back into the trial and finish this once and for all and prove that Nagito killed himself, I guess.
By now, there's nothing more for me to say.
We already know that though, but
Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now.
we're about to wrap the game up.
Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome.
Thank you.
That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from
All right,
the
here we go.
Monokuma file?
Yes, that's right. The cause of death.
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before
So I'm
we
just trying to
discuss
catch up to
this?
where we're up to.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear.
Yeah.
It's better to confirm.
I have a
if
feeling
there
it's
are
something to do
any
with that poison we found in this
possibilities.
fridge.
That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
No. Unless he bled out from it. But then how could you pick a wound?
Cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds.
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked her.
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
The poison seems like the obvious choice.
Exactly!
We wouldn't be able
We
to
should
see it.
cooperate at a time like this.
And we know he had it. A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. Ah, there you go, Monokuma's special poison. It's the first time it showed up too, I think.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
That's the other obvious
no
choice.
way he burned to death.
My health is so
Was
low.
the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Yeah, that. Why is my health so low? Is it not recovering?
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Yep.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange.
Oh yeah.
Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
Which is... yeah.
I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
No.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood,
You wouldn't notice them.
there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
Yeah.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Fire. The fire was to trigger the...
Then it's impossible.
Because it turns into a gas
Both his hands
at
were
high
full
temperature.
just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
And the gas is super toxic.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
Up his nose.
If there's no
when it
way
was a
he could
gas.
have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
You know what,
Are
Chiaki?
there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear!
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Which it was. The way the poison entered Nagato's body, the answer is written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it. Logic dive. I need to get my health back, man. Need to be more careful. Alright, here we go. Why is it? We're taking it too fast, I think. Please no big jumps. I'm not good at them. What state was the poison in when affecting Nagato? Yes, solid. Alright, here we go. Next question. I'm going too fast. I can't help myself. I gotta preserve the life we have left. Oh, come on. I didn't even leave the track that time. Help a guy out. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm sorry. It's only 2 questions. Oh, you're real finicky about this game. It's not becoming of you. Knock it off. Okay. We just get super slow then. We got loads of time. Especially if we've only got 2 questions. The worst snowboarding ever. The slowest snowboarding in the history of man. How did the poison enter Nagato's body? Through his nose hole. Try and look cool at the end.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas, I should be able to explain the mystery too. We're running out of health. sprinklers?
I see! The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Because you didn't go inside. Till after the whole thing was doused.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Decomposes quickly. Susceptible to hydrolysis. That's right.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Man, Nagato really thought ahead, huh?
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
Depending on how much there was.
Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what?
Mm.
In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Oh no.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds
It's not
like
a suicide.
Well, with this,
He
we
put
have
the
a
poison
clearer
in the
picture.
fire grenades.
We've also determined the true cause of death.
He put the poison in the fire grenades, so
All
when we
right.
threw the fire grenades,
All the
we killed him.
mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
That means we all killed him. Or it was just put in one fire grenade and one person killed him, but we don't know who.
But
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagato's motive is still unclear. He made all of us the killer. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagato's motive. Nagato's malice. Is this really okay? Can we finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing he probably left behind was... the container?
I see!
are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If
I think my
Nagito
theory's
brought
right.
it,
He made us all the
it's
killer.
strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
I mean, it's a liquid anyway. You can't carry around a liquid without it being in a container, right? Storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Fire grenades.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right.
We're all accomplices, we just didn't know it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
It's the end, dude. That's what happens. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same
Not
as
quite.
before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like
They're not really the
Yoshiko said
accomplice,
earlier,
they're the murderer.
It is possible that somebody
All of us.
accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing.
trust you to say that, Akane.
And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Yeah. What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, I felt a strong flash of light thrown into the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said right now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was the fire grenades. Yeah. Oh, not Hangman's Gambit, I hate this one. This one's the worst. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to try and put it down there, I just wanted to get rid of it so we didn't have problems with it anymore. Because I can't afford to lose any more health, to be honest. E. If you don't know what the word is, I'd hate to think how you deal with this. Oh crap, we're gonna lose health. There's too many! Oh fuck, I mean to send that one down. Ah, I hate this. I hate the Hangman's Gambit, it is the worst new edition. Oh, D. Is there any way to do this without losing health? You have to be a lot better at this than I am.
I got it! I see! I got it!
Huh?
I figured that out a little while
Fire
ago, but
grenades!
yeah.
Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
One or all of them? It'd be best to put it in all of them. That way you can't pick the one killer.
You used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone.
If it was one, then one of us is the killer.
Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse,
That's why all the other fire stuff was taken away.
it can be hidden with the other fire grenades.
make
we
sure we
used,
use the fire
so
grenades.
there's no need to dispose of the container later.
bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Yeah, man, he counted on it.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but... the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Yeah.
Hajime.
Oh, the one that's in the bedroom.
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Yep.
Huh?
Sonia's words contain a clue that the contents of the fire... Yeah. Well, I don't know why it says blue piece of paper. We know it's not paper, it's aluminium.
Prove it with this.
Got some health back at least.
We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
The chain for swapping over the poison.
Used those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
So he didn't get poisoned
It's a dangerous
prematurely.
poison, after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue?
So we threw the grenades.
Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right?
So we killed him.
So
One
in
of
the
us.
end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
Well, are you not thinking? Think,
See,
people.
I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
Think about it, people.
What
Jesus.
the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was
That's
a
the ultimate
suicide.
denial of it. You just proved it.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison?
When we threw the grenades.
When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought, and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same. That moment be...
I see! Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Duh.
Yeah, I think so.
He made us kill him.
When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
Murdered?
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
What the heck?
Not technically, no.
You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
He did it on purpose.
Then who killed Nagito?
There's no way of knowing.
Who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Nagito prepared it. Huh? First who prepared the poison fire grenade was Nagito.
I see.
That doesn't make him the killer though, right?
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
Nagito. Well, Akane, I guess, technically.
I see.
Because she kicked the door in, but she didn't do it on purpose.
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
So we'd throw the poison? The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire? To make someone throw the poison,
I
yeah.
see.
Obviously. We figured that out already.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
Yeah.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for
Jeez,
us
they're
to
slow-witted
throw the
in this one,
poison.
aren't
It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't
No one
know.
knows.
The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Of course they didn't.
Huh? Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
This
Why do they all
wasn't
get
an
dumb all of a
intentional
sudden?
Murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do.
Yeah.
And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
Yeah. And we can't solve it. There's no way to prove who threw it. He did good.
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
By
To
accident.
do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
It's true.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along.
We can't
Even
solve
the
it.
wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what
That
actually
means
happened.
Monokuma can't solve it to let the killer go either, if we get it wrong.
His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved.
Lovely,
As
thanks,
you
Mon.
solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It
is
sure is.
my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
We can't.
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's
That's
right.
right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so jealous. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell
Yes.
are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
How is it
Is there
early?
any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Go on.
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want
we're
to
doing
make
that.
sure my hunch is correct.
Okay.
Hajime, please.
That's alright. It doesn't mean the trial's over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it. Even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Closing arguments, we don't even have a freaking answer. Alright, what do we got? This is right at the beginning. Soda bomb its fireworks, the plushie is ready, throwing one fire grenade after the other. Nagito's video message. It's a lot of fire grenades. Right before switching the poison. Taking the cap off, I assume? What do we got here? What's placed inside the break room? The fire grenades. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? The lighter thing. His whole body wasn't tied up. How did he support the spear with the girder? Order to hurt himself? Oh, the Monokuma plushie? Ah, come on. No, that doesn't fit here. I need to think about it one more time. Okay. Nagito propped up the knife as... Oh, there. I was close. The reason we went to the warehouse was... the bombs. Inside the thrown fire grenade was... poison. What made the spear fall? Oh, there's so many. Nagito's video message is not a bomb, but fireworks. Ah, shit. I'm assuming it's this fireworks one, right? No. Alright, I need to be more careful. Right before switching the... I don't know what we need here. Nagito's refrigerator. Yeah, I don't know. It's gotta be this one. Nagito's video message? Alright, we lost too much health on that one. The spear's dangling. Let's line up Monokuma panels. I'll tie the burned rope onto my right hand. Oops, I let go of the cord. I feel like there should be more pages. There's not enough pages. What made the spear fall? Let go of the cord. Okay. I think that burned rope one was somewhere here. How do you support the spear? His whole body wasn't tied up here. Alright, stock 3. What do we got? Alright, inside his refrigerator was the poison, so that's a good start. We still got 7 minutes-ish. We should be good. Right before switching the poison, take the lid off. Alright. The poison from the shattered thing. Duct tape. Sprinklers. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? We must have another stock coming yet. How do you support the spear? That's not there either. Oh, duct tape. And then inside the fire grenade is the poison. That's one over here, I believe. This one. Alright, last stock. Where are we at? How did he support the spear? Right. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? The lighter.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The person
we got
who
through it.
actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin.
He has to sit there like that until we finally get in there.
Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain.
He could even be dead by now, you wouldn't know.
We rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades.
Which means it could be him
We
too.
then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that breaks through any despair can never lose in a place like this. Not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we've spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
But Nagito believed in. His talent?
I see!
Ah.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
So whoever he wanted to kill him would be the one who killed him because he's so lucky. More than anything, I believe my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright.
I guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
So whoever he wanted to kill him would be the one who killed him.
It's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
Which is probably us.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same
Oh, the
thing
person
happened
who'd
when
want
we
to
cleared
kill him is
final
the
den room
traitor.
At the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It's just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder and point it toward you and pull the trigger. So you really did it. So that's how you're supposed to play it. So it'd be fine if I only use one bullet. I guess just as Monokuma said. Huh? I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. So you need a 1 in 6 chance of surviving? I'm still alive after all. The only good thing about me is how lucky I am. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted being picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? It's not just luck. It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? I'm left with the red mark. If someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
She's right.
He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody.
No.
He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why
He was
he
just
relied
trusting
on
his
being
luck.
the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
Didn't risk it, he lost it.
Probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
I don't even have to ask, I should know already. The traitor.
I see! That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito
Yeah.
didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
It won't work with any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
It's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached this answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that!
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Yes.
Monami, It looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
Yeah. He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to actually have it actually happen,
The only
but...
thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it. Because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
Chiaki, no.
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
Really? You're the traitor?
It's... you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it. Why? This nonsense is... Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Not Chiaki, come on.
We're not satisfied yet. If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Nice.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Huh?
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
Ow!
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult.
You a robot?
That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Like we have a choice. Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here. Is that the only way? Uh-oh. Panic took action.
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. Burst open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face! I won't let you. Burst open and mix. I'll lower your grades. Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face!
Stop calling me a stupid face. That's not nice.
Let's all get along. I'll lower your grades. Hajime, you stupid face! Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
Monami's notebook.
This is the end! When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with a new Sami logo on it.
Yep.
That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Nice.
So sudden?
Give me that notebook!
Day one, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Gakuya is the leader, a lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Maybe.
Nagito was probably looking for that too, so that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
Now, the truth I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just, I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. And now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
The traitor?
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
The topic we discussed in that entry. I don't know. I don't remember the entry. It was too long ago. Future goal? No, that isn't it. Nothing like that was written in the notebook at all. God damn it, my health. The final dead room? The only people that know about the final dead room was me and Nagato, and presumably the traitor.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you'd do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word, took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
Guess she was trying to out
She
herself.
tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
Because she wasn't able to out herself. She was trying to.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor. There is just no way.
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but...
Then nobody will be saved.
Alright, what do we got? Oh no, accounts and notebooks. And Monokuma files. Sonia's account, Monokuma's account... Monokuma's account? What?
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
Yeah.
If she's a traitor,
But-
she would have been more cautious.
There's no
I
way
don't think
Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs.
What do we got? There's nothing in the Monokuma file. What are these accounts? Sonia's account? Sonia secretly used one of the bombs for a military base at the ancient ruins and found out that the bombs were fake. At the time, Monami was apparently peeking at the whole thing. Okay. Monokuma knew all along that the bombs were fake, however, he apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. Those are the only two that could be of any use.
There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Oh,
Chiaki is not the traitor!
she's the only one who knew about it, but that's not
When
true,
we were trying to turn off the bomb,
right?
didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it wasn't fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot
Ah,
about the bomb,
fuck.
there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Chiaki is not the.
When we were trying to turn, didn't
I missed the
Chiaki use
meat.
If she's a traitor, there's no way Chiaki. If that bomb was
She's not
fake
the only
or
one who
not,
knows.
The only person who knew it was me when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you
Ah,
know
come
a whole
on.
lot, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at
How
it.
do you get rid of this pink shit faster? Come on, pink shit.
Chiaki is not
Be
the.
When
gone.
we were trying to turn, didn't Chiaki use the?
If she's a traitor, there's no way Chiaki. If that bomb was fake, the only person who knew it was me when I tried.
That's not it.
Monokuma knew.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real.
Yep.
You said so yourself.
They both know it. They know everything that's going on there.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess.
You told us anyway.
The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I did not want to hear that.
I did not want to hear that. I don't
Enough
like it.
already.
Take it away.
Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
She's admitted it. Whatever. Imagine this one's either Sonia's account or Monokuma's account again.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I can't slash. She panicked pretty badly, but I won't have enough words if I counter her right away. I'd best wait
Even
for
if
Sonia's
she knew
words.
the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Oops.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing
All
it was
right.
a fake isn't the problem.
No.
What matters is who told her.
It had to be Monokuma or
What matters
Monami.
is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
It's true.
Monokuma said so earlier. He knows
But you said he
everything
didn't
about
tell
this
anyone.
island.
Oh, wrong one.
Crap!
There was someone other than me and Monami
It says on his account he never
who
told
knew
anyone.
that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
There we go.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes. I know that already, you should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. And so I'm just now telling you for the first time. Ooh, I feel relieved.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's...
Chiaki agrees too.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
I mean, his luck is
That's
pretty
not
good.
it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Can Chiaki be saved?
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone.
I feel like she was made in that
You
factory.
guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
I'll take a B. Suits me. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. And most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But, even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking. And believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. Alright, let's do this.
Even so.
She was my favorite character too. It's not even her fault. Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Kameida's killer is Chiaki Nanami.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct? The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, the fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid, we're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
Can't believe it. Even though I do not want to believe it. There's no choice but to believe it, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray? Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim, will you please? You can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I'll never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
Well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think. I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're not going to answer, right? Like if we ask you why you're in the Future Foundation and stuff?
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you're a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you'll always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed and Chiaki lost. In the end, it was all according to Nagato's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagato's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange?
So,
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagato said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor.
Yes,
Huh?
indeed.
Congratulations, you successfully stopped Nagato's plan. I mean, Nagato's plan was to reveal the traitor. And to kill everyone besides the traitor. Kill everyone besides the traitor?
Are you serious?
That was Nagato's goal?
Huh?
Why would you do something like that? Of all that, to form a plan that only the traitor would survive. Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what? I mean, it's not just Nagato's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
You really are a kind-hearted person. You think so? I wonder where you got your personality from.
Perhaps.
Maybe our dad and big brother. Don't you think?
Hey, come on.
I think I'm talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Terry Terry.
Can't lose.
Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win. I must try to retaliate. Retaliate?
I will
Self-destruct.
no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
Oh my god, you're gonna chatsu him. She's
What'd you
self-destructing?
say?
What's going on? Monokuma, like, died.
No, no!
I'm not dead. A new one fucking came out. Man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
Can't lose.
Not yet, I'm not done yet.
That's...
Hey, wait.
If I don't need you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
How many more spares has he got?
Hey, hey.
Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all going to be
I
destroyed.
won't forgive you.
Of course I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I'll be the one to protect
I
my
won't
students.
let you.
I'll protect them with my life.
Hey,
Monomi,
hey.
you... Now then, how many of you are still here? You might as well come out, all at once.
Ooh, how exciting!
How many? Not that much. Just around 10 to the power of 60? What did you say?
What?
1 million. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead, 10 to the power of 52, 10 to the power of 56, then 10 to the power of 60. Yeah.
Hey, hey.
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Bad!
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Don't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong.
Those are just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monomi, finish him off. Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magica?
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on, if you bring up magic so suddenly, we're going to be confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me they're gonna call this magic or something. I don't care how you interpret it.
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
And how many Monomies are left to challenge my army of 10 to the power of 60? You don't have to say anything, I know. Let's see, you just have 10 more left, right? I know everything, I'm the conqueror of the new world. I won't give up, even if I have no chance of winning.
Okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
Believe in them,
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them.
right?
Damn it.
What the hell is going on? I don't know for certain. The only thing I can say is Monokuma is the enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy beside the Future Foundation?
this is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations? Okay, that's it. Let's just leave the talk for later. Because the punishment time's gonna start. Hold on, just a little more. Just a little more time. To wait or not to wait, that is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I'd wait.
I'm
But I haven't-
sorry.
Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that I...
I prepared a very special punishment! Special bleeding service!
For Monami too? Why even Monami? It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted, since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that defies me anymore. Also, I remember now.
Sorry.
I'm an only child. What is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
Guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Cheesy.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Oh, not Chiaki.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Get it over with him, Monokuma. I'm hoping my suspicion is right and she's actually a robot. You too, Monami. Ultimate Gamer Chiaki. Oh, nice. I wish I could control right now. Yeah, I'd much rather be shot by the cannon than run over by it. Oh my god. Intense. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I'd fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread through my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. And I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I'd said that, would she be comforted a little? As she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe
Good gracious, that was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials. As did Nagito too. And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too. Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them. Does that mean... Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone. Are you serious? We can leave this
I shall
island?
now present.
Yep, congratulations. With this, I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you're acting like your usual self, you'd be setting up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it, what are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said you 5, like you're emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end, even though there are still 2 days left, right? It matters that there are 5 people left. Are you planning to make a volleyball team? You need 6 people for volleyball. Don't stay quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy, and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity? If the Future Foundation is World Ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created.
No, no!
You just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. The timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
When that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
New world? Don't go saying new shit all of a sudden. Just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Yes, thanks for that. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up until now. I didn't think about what was gonna happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen, and burrowed deep into my sheets, as if I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then, the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying and nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really gonna end? What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything gonna end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope Speak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? Yeah, not just that. If we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope Speak Academy? That was my last thought. That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. Feel like I had a fun dream, somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day. I'm going to Monokuma. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I never felt before. I feel like I'd been abandoned in this world, completely, utterly alone, with nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. Uh-oh. What the shit? What is happening now? When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her. Oh, Hajime, good timing. Oh my god, is this going Doki Doki Literature Club on us? Good timing, what do you mean? Remember Nagato's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb rockets, what about it? Apparently there's more to that message inside the laptop.
Yep.
Huh? We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagato planned to leave this as a will. Nagato's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant. Alright, we're going to wrap it up here because we're out of time for today by shitloads. I don't know what's going to happen now, but it seems like shit is getting cray-cray. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out for me, and I'll see you in the next one.